Ocean Downs is not only a fan favorite with families and vacationers looking to enjoy exciting harness racing action, but it's also a favorite with horsemen and women, both locals and from out of state. Right now, we're going to meet popular horseman Jeff Stafford, who travels to Maryland's Half Mile Oval from New Jersey. Jeff and I grew up together, so I'm kind of having like these great memories of hanging out at the track as kids, and we thought we were like totally cool when we probably really weren't as cool as we thought we were. Well, you were pretty cool though, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, too long ago. Memory doesn't go back that far. But we did grow up together up in New Jersey at the Meadowlands and at Freehold. And you come from a racing family of a few generations, right? So tell me about that.
Well, my grandfather started it in the late during the Depression and just went from there. And we've all just kind of, there's not all of us, but 5 or 6 of us kept going in the business. And it's worked out for all of us. We all have fun doing it.
Because your dad's in harness racing and your uncles are in harness racing. And now a lot of them, and you've seen them on the show, like I've had Ben Stafford Jr. is on the show. Actually, I had your brother Jody on the show once. He let me interview him. A little bit of arm twisting, but we got him on there. And of course, Art Stafford, Andrew Stafford. Now, they all live in Delaware, and you stayed in New Jersey, like at the home turf. Why is that?
I went to work for a big outfit in like 2000. I lived in Delaware a couple years. I moved back to Jersey to go to work for White Birch Farm. They offered me a job training private for them. Was there 11 years. Trained a lot of good horses, and just that's the way I went at that point. And now I went back out on my own.
And you said you trained a lot of good horses, like great horses, okay? Of course, the one that I always loved and so many people fell in love with her was Darlins Delight. Just tell me about that experience.
So you can't imagine. It'll never happen again. It's a once in a lifetime.
My gosh, don't say that. Then you might as well just get out of the business. No. We don't talk like that on post time.
You get a horse like that, it's once in a lifetime. If I get one half as good as her, it'll be a thrill.
Darlins Delight on the outside has the lead at the top of the stretch. Tidewater Dragonfly following her. My Little Dragon still 3 lengths away, but coming on the outside. Darlins Delight full out digging in. Here comes My Little Dragon with her usual late surge on the outside. Darlins Delight, My Little Dragon, Tidewater Dragonfly, Darlins Delight, My Little Dragon. These two, Darlins Delight held on. My Little Dragon was second, and Tidewater Dragonfly third, and 149-2.
She ended up winning the 3 diamonds. She made $600,000 as a 2-year-old. She won like 900 some thousand as a 3-year-old. Got 3-year-old filly of the year. Ended up making like 2.9 million.
You know, what I love about her so much is I love watching those really gritty mares who they're really great at 2 and 3, and then sometimes they might, falter off, or maybe they're not so good at 2 or 3, but then they start to blossom at 4 or 5. I mean, she was a monster diva, out of control her whole career.
Basically, her worst year was her 4-year-old year, where she still made 399,000. But you step up 4-year-old year, you step up against the age mares. It's not easy, She came back as a 5-year-old, made 600,000, and then 700,000 as a 6-year-old. But we were trying to squeeze the 3 million, we just couldn't get there.
That's okay. You know what? That's just a number, because when you watch the race, it's experiences like that take your breath away when you see a horse like that. Wow. How blessed are you to have had her in your life?
Everybody wants one like that. Everybody needs to have one like that, because you never experience it until you do.
Yeah, no, that's great. Now, you've been coming down to the ocean for a few years now, right?
Yeah, we just bring the free old horses down for the summer, just cheaper horses to race them here. We need somewhere to race them. They're just not good enough to race Meadowlands, Yonkers, stuff like that. So I come down, I enjoy it. It's relaxing. You get rid of the rat race in Jersey, and it's a lot easier racing, and the horses do well here. And I raced here when I lived in Delaware years ago. And then when I was with them people, it was just private. I was training all them horses and didn't have time to do a lot of driving. So now I moved back to the farm with Dad and trying to make things easier for him. But Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not.
Oh, you mean like working with your dad?
Exactly.
I love that, the candid moments of post time. Well, like you just mentioned, racing here at the ocean, and I think that's kind of the feel that everybody gets. Like you come here, and it's kind of like you're playing and not working. It's just such a great atmosphere to, be racing here.
Yes, it is. It's more relaxing than going to the Meadowlands and Freehold and everywhere. I mean, you come here, you can relax, you can chill out. It's an outdoor paddock, and it's a good atmosphere to race in.
Thank you for being on the show so much, and I guess I'll see you in the winner's circle here. Thanks again.
Thank you.